Deep in the Simonian forest, far deeper than most men dare to tread, unwelcome visitors bring a new kind of threat.
Oi! This place is swimming with these tiny bastards.
I found one that ain't so tiny or bastardy. Bet you've never been with a bloke before, have ya?
Salad's back on the menu, boys!
Boss don't share the bloke clan, so we'll be sharing you.
Oh, we don't get splinters from a tree joiner.
Leave her to me if you're that worried.
Yeah, don't be a sap, mate.
You got this, Carl.
Yeah, we're gonna need a set of edge clippers for this bush.
How about a set of twin blade reavers?
Did you hear something?
He said tree joiner.
Not that.
Because I traded for these
Yesterday.
and they're perfect for keeping the fire safe from the likes of you!
Hey, I'm all right.
Kids can be so cruel.
We can? Thanks, Mom.
Ow! Cut out, Bart!
We didn't have a message when we left. Oh, very odd.
And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and get real high and I think to the top of my lungs, what's going on? And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed to get it all what's in my head and I feel it a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and get real high and I feel to the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, hey.
Boogie boogie hedgehog, boogie boogie hedgehog, boogie boogie hedgehog, boogie boogie hedgehog.
Yep. Yo! How's it going? I gotta do this. You gotta do the screeches. I really want to shout and scream and do an opening to the stream in that way. It is 4:30 in the morning in a rural Shire. I think I would probably get a noise complaint. Believe me, I want to go hee. Yeah, I can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Hello. Hello. Welcome to a very impromptu stream. A very sudden. I was feeling it. I actually woke up not long ago and I'm like, you know what would be fun? Streaming to the masses. And there are many of you already. Hello, welcome. Welcome, Alex. He says, do you see? I did not know the do you see meme was so communicable to so many. But I do have things to show off, things for you to see during this stream. I do not know how long it's going to be. But yeah, I don't usually stream at this time. It is not, you know, I want to do it earlier usually. You have so many people to compete with in the in the dawn of the night. But yeah, I thought, well, what would happen? What would happen if a precocious, svelte orange bowl of a hedgehog would throw up a clickbaity title for a stream in the middle of the night, the actual prime time slot, Saturday night. Are you guys up to anything on you're here, so we ain't doing nothing. We've got nothing to do on Saturday nights, especially me at 4:30 in the morning. Jolly Green was here. He says, "What is this?" Oh, you will see. You will see what this be, my friend. And Tech Zombie say, "See what?" You'll see. By the way, it's great to see you, Tech Zombie. Tech Zombie, we have been fulfilling the Conan the Barbarian Chapter 1 books, and I have a little news pertaining to that coming up. Tex was one of the people who didn't fill in the survey to know where his package go. But luckily, you know, he was one of the people I was able to get a hold of outside of the system, shall we say. So yes, Tex, you should actually have your package. It should be out there. You at least should have tracking in your email. There are a bunch of people. If you've ordered the book, you had a simple order. Yeah, he was suspended. He were a bad boy. Although he doesn't even know why he be bad boy. Well, yeah, your package got all done up. I had an old address for you, but I needed you to confirm. A lot of you could have your packages. Some of you may already have them. There have been one super awesome feedback card, and one review from the almighty Mr. Moon. And I actually am going to pull up that review because people thought it was a good review. So I'm going to pull it up and read it. Up to, I am horizontal, sir. Sir, I am in bed. I mean, excuse me, sir. I am in bed reviewing this from my phone. Sir, I am using YouTube Red to have my phone locked and to still listen to it as I try and sleep, sir. But it is John Snowden. Did we ever figure out what your name was a reference to when we confused it for Edward Snowden and Jon Snow? Are you merging the two together? Was this all intentional all along? Zombie Boy is here. He say woo. Jolly Green says, "Why are you up so early?" For the stay-at-home comic artist, there are no work hours. There are no regular hours. You get up, you do stuff, you go asleep, you rinse, repeat. I don't know about you guys, but my sleep schedule like moves around the clock. Sometimes you get into that perfect spot where you're waking up at like 9 in the morning. And you're like, oh my God, I'm like a normal person. And then you either get really tired at like 3 p.m. for some reason and ruin it all same day, or you stay up way too long still, even that day, till 3 in the morning. And you're like, oh, fucked it. Tex says he's going to go look at his mailbox. Oh my God. It would be glorious if you got it. I'm looking forward to seeing what people say. So I had one feedback card. Very, very grateful for the person who sent it in. Everyone who gets a Connell package, they get a preview of the upcoming book, right? Which was supposed to be launched already. Can I go off on this, actually? Can I go off? Can he go off, Doe? See this? See this that I had to put out? Launching May 7th. We were supposed to have hit April 30th launch, and I'm sure all of you woke up like Christmas morning on April the 30th, and you were like, oh my God, it's the big day, I can't believe it. And then, you know, it was revealed that Kickstarter did not approve the campaign. It has been a heated, not so heated, a gracious, I love Kickstarter. Kickstarter, I love you. I love you. Please do not let me burn no bridge or nothing. Yeah, there has been a race to the finish line with getting ready to launch the next book. John Snowden, he say go off though. Jolly Green says, is it launching this year? Is this the new arc? The will he ever launch this book arc? You gotta understand, the best part about doing any of this, any marketing, is you need a story. You know what I mean? You need a story must be told. And each time we do anything with Connell, it seems like there's some story forming, some mimetic release, some narrative. And yeah, this is like the Kickstarter hates me narrative, or the will he ever launch arc. So what we've done is the reason it didn't go live, by the way, the reason it was not launched, I'll give you the back and forth. So campaign looks perfect. You know what I mean? I submit it to Kickstarter. We had fulfilled about 56% of the packages at the time. And I beg, I get on my knees. I'm like, please, oh please, Kickstarter, let us launch. And they weirdly came back to me saying, you actually need this and this and this and this in your campaign. You know what? Let me show you the things they asked for, because it's the kind of stuff that no one ever. When you go to a crowdfunding campaign, is this what you're begging for? I gotta zoom in on this one. Hold on. Is this what you're waiting for when you go to a Kickstarter? You go all the way to the bottom. You're like, where is the timeline for fulfillment and creation? So I had to make one of these. Like, look at this. Now I got the plan. I know that I'm going to all of the stresses and strains I'm going to avoid because I have this timeline. What's an arc? Did I refer to arc? Did I arc it up? Look, John Snowden seems deep, but it's actually something Drew just said between sips of moonshine. Okay. You are released. It's not deep at all. There's nothing to it. Yay, Dale is in the chat. He says happy free comic book day. Do they have that in England? I believe they do. There is a comic shop I occasionally patron, which is like many towns over. Like I have to drive an hour to get there. And trust me, an hour's drive in England is bullshit. An hour's drive in America is great. If you can just get on one road and sit on it and drive, that's bliss. That is heaven. It's over before you know it. But an hour's drive in England, you probably had to go across like 20 roundabouts. You had to probably merge lanes about 50 times just to get on the highway, get off the highway, get on the highway, get off the highway. You know what I mean? It's just, you probably waited at 70 or 80 sets of traffic lights. It's hell. It's actually hell driving an hour in the UK. But I made that sacrifice to go to this wonderful comic shop. It's called Untold Comics. And yeah, I haven't really ever had the comic shop experience in the UK because the people know I live in Stafford. There is a comic shop here called Two Fat Goblins. And ever since we were kids, Two Fat Goblins was like the place, I think, to get the Japanese Pokemon cards as a kid. I never came to Stafford, this area, when I was a kid. It was too far away, but I moved here later. But yeah, I bet the Untold Comics place has free comic book day. But for him, I think last time I was in that shop, he was complaining that his shipping bill was so high. And I'm like, yeah, man, that's not going to even get any better. I bet you in a free comic book day situation, you would probably have to pay like hundreds of dollars to get all those free comic books. But yeah, he it's like a legit comic shop. So I bet you they do. I bet you. Diamond still exists in the UK, by the way, Dale. Diamond UK was a completely separate company, so it did not get caught up in all the liquidation problems. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this. But thank you, Dale. You're a wonderful question. What's the rush to launch on this one? Okay. There is no rush per se. in life, when you plan things, when you set about, you just have to set goals. And you know, when you're marketing something, you set a date. You parade that date in front of everyone. You've got just like how Mario Maker was launched on September 11th. You need to pick a date and stick to it and get it in everyone's minds. So that was the whole point. That's why there was a rush. Yeah, like hype has been built. You have to build hype. You have to maintain hype, and you cannot build and maintain hype forever. People eventually get fed up. So yeah, you kind of like plan your hype building cycle accordingly around a date. That's it. There's like no other reason. It's all magic. Oh, wait. Actually, no, there was a reason. It was a full moon. We've just got done with a full moon. Now, you're probably going to think I'm a weird crystal woman with this shit, but like full moons are fucking real. The hype is deflated. What? Jolly Green, how dare you say that? The hype is still building. People are holding on to it. More people know about it than ever thanks to the kerfuffle story. Do you feel de-hyped? Jolly, don't do this to me. You are fully hyped, my friend. Tech Zombie says he got him. Oh my god. Tex, if you are partial to posting photos of stuff when you get it, I think you're a weird crystal woman. Well, that's true. You just posted them on the Twitters? The Twitters. Oh my god, I could pull that up. We could do this live. Yes, look at this. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I am so damn happy. I'm also glad you artfully censored this too, which is great. And this leads into another Jolly Green comment. Okay. Let's pull this up. This is happening live. Tech Zombie, he went to his mailbox. Thank you, Hyperwizard. Such a class act. Well, thank you. I try my best. The book looks great with a capital great in person. Oh no! Wait, I gotta stop. There was a spoiler. Tex, can you undo that and put a trading card over the other one? No. Tex, censor the other one too. Oh my god, I ruined my own thing. You didn't see nothing. You say yes, okay. Oh my god. No one saw nothing. Years of build up to a punchline. Oh my god. No screen grabbing. No. Rewind this now. Do not rewind it. I'm not annoyed at you, by the way. Please don't think I'm if you could maybe censor the other one. Oh my god. I am a moron. I am an absolute moron. But Tex, you are a legend for getting the Ouroboros cover set for sure. Like that is legendary. Hello, Bancroft, by the way. Full moon explains everything. Past 2 nights, the dreams have been epic. This has been like an evil fucking full moon. Like this is for me, I guess everyone's going to experience them differently, but this has been a fucking evil full moon. I am kind of glad that I had to delay things, so I think it's all going to work out. And the hype is not deflated. It's not deflated, Jolly Green. Jake is a weird crystal woman, but the one time he's right, full moons do affect people. Exactly. So the point of trying to set the launch for the full moon is it's just there's energy there. You know what I mean? So it was either postpone it a week or because it was like a sucky full moon. I was like, man, this targeting full moons thing probably isn't that great an idea after all. Jeff Seller says, hi, I just saw the last hour of Thursday's stream. Excellent ping pong joke. No one understood that joke. You just watched the stream and you got it. I'm glad someone got the joke. No one got it. Even Phil, I don't know. I thought Phil would have got it because it's pun humor, and Phil likes the words. Ping pong, famous Taiwanese musical double act, went over everyone's heads. If anyone watches Oni Plays, whenever Lyle says a joke, they're always like that, and they're always gold, and they always go completely over everyone's heads. But Tex, take another photo and post the tweet again. I want to pull it up. I want to share with the people. I want them to see. Alex says, wait, so when I get mine, I should definitely post everything uncovered. No, Tex was actually being courteous. He covered up. It's just I screwed up. Oh God, such a moron. Let me star a previous I'm back a one yippee of the upcoming campagne. Where is the comment Jolly Green said about a riveting story about mail? Jolly is trolling me. I'm getting Jolly trolled today. Right, I've starred your previous comment, ready for when Tex posts the thing. Yes, it is good to have Tex back. This is the thing. I think the time zones I usually pick for these streams are just super sucky. So people can't really be around. They're usually at work. Wait, so I wasn't supposed to post every page on Facebook, Instagram, and X? Whoopsie. No, it's understandable with the spoiler that was spoiled.
Luna has no power over me.
Okay, so what are we doing today? What are we doing? We're highlighting the story of the postponing. And I'm pulling up a thing. So yeah, that was the whole point of this. Is we've had to postpone for a week. We are trying our best to get fulfilled in time to hit this. You know what I mean? And I think it will happen. RJ seems like he's deep in. You know what's funny? Alex VRB in the chat. Alex has like a super mega giga order, supreme, and I've been basically fielding questions about Alex's order all week. So Alex very graciously went for the 10-pack, which I'm not doxing because he revealed that himself. I think I made a mistake on the campaign, and so at some point we were like, why did he? It's like he bought 2 10-packs on the Indiegogo, but it turns out I just marked the 10 portrait cards he should have got as 10 books. So that all got ironed out. It's not your fault. It's Tex's fault. No, it's no one's fault. It's my fault. If anyone's fault, it's my fault. I would take full responsibility. Bancroft and I already leaked everything all on social media. No! There have been protectors of the secret. These 2 people have known. But okay. You know that shouldn't be a spoiler. Because in order to avoid like that very spoiler, something magical happened this week, and I have to fish it out of an incognito window. Over on, see this? Kickstarter page, the fabled, glorious Kickstarter page. I posted a new update. You see this? Digital edition, free for all. And the link is not in here. It has been emailed. So if we are entering heavy potential spoiler territory with people posting their books. If you do not want to be spoiled for this book and you have backed, you really should go look for the email that has the link in it. Sorry, that has the link in it that gives you the digital edition, because literally everyone who backed, if you got the main book, you now have a digital version of the main book. If you got both the main book and Sketchy Starts, you have a digital edition in your email, a linky poo to the Sketchy Starts too. And you can read this and you can get all the way through it without the spoilers. Hello, Angela. She say, good evening, Jake, or morning, Jake. I suppose this does technically count as the morning in the UK. Bancroft was scared for life, but strangely he finished the rest of his preparedness work one-handed. Bancroft has been like through he's having to endure corruption attempts from pre-pressing my book and pre-pressing Incurvate. Yes, okay. No, Tex, you didn't censor. Okay, Tex. I gotta DM you. I want to pull up your photo on stream. It's fine for you to post whatever you want. Like this isn't me trying to police people getting stuff out there. I'm gonna send you a DM. You hear my typing? You hear my nerd keyboard? I bet he didn't even notice. I need to do a laughing emoji. Hold on, guys. I've typed the thing, but I need to send a laughing emoji after this message so he knows that I'm having a great time. You ever do that? Like they're gonna. He says, "Okay, that's great." You send all of my messages that I send to people. I think they sound like a very angry serial killer is trying to is like raging at them. So you have to put like laughing emojis afterwards to soften the blow. But yeah, sorry to keep. I apologize. I'm sorry. Jake doesn't want people posting his books. Gotcha. No, I want to pull it up live on stream. That's why this is. You can post whatever he wants. What I'm saying is, if you do not want to be spoiled for the book, look in your email, find your digital edition, and read it. And also, while you read it, what do I say on this? Look, because some books have already gone in Bacca's hands, in order to avoid spoilers 100%, I've decided to bite the bullet in creating a digital edition. I didn't even want to do a digital edition, by the way. But, you know, fate twisted my arm. Here you go. One reservation I had about giving out a digital edition is that the book is very much drawn to work best physically. See the bold? The style of layout spans across the center fold line in a way that could look confusing when looked at as a flat image without the fold itself, creating a strong break line. So when you're reading, try to imagine that. And what I mean is, you see these pages, they like flow across, but the whole point is that the book is like perfect bound. So it's like broken in the middle, so I would not wander across the page. Like that's the whole. When you're reading the digital edition, just keep that in mind. Okay. There's quieter versions that came later, but these ones won't die. Oh wait, are you talking to each other? I apologize. Oh, you talking about my keyboard? I have brown switches, no clicking here. I like the clicking, but yeah, sometimes when it's like, when you're just a fast typer with a million spelling mistakes per second, it sounds like you're angry. If someone's in the same room as me, and I'm like telling the AI, Asian woman with massive boobs and the bikini is too small for the boobs and the boobs are spilling out over the bikini and she looks embarrassed, but nobody seems to care. Like, they'll turn around and be like, "Are you okay? Is anything wrong?" No, everything is only going right. Jake likes the clicking until my keyboard is noisy on stream, then he tells me to shut up. No, but I know. I am an absolute autistic bastard. I will create sounds that I myself, if I was in the room with myself, would make me hate myself. But yeah, you know, if you've back to the book. See, I'm censoring out some sounds that you definitely don't want to hear. If you back the book, go read it, because we're definitely entering spoiler territory, and yeah, very sorry, Tex. He's like, this motherfucker making me take multiple photos. Okay, he posted it. We're good. Thank you so much for being so helpful with this text. I really appreciate it. Let's jump over. We did this live. He went to his mailbox. He got it. That means you guys out there could also be one of the lucky people who could have it in their mailbox right now. Especially Angela. You backed it right, Angela. You backed my horrible, awful, rancid book that definitely wouldn't get me I don't know if England is the country where someone should be drawing this book. Anyway, look at this. Look at this beautiful photo. This is the first time I've seen the Ouroboros cover set in the wild. Tex, you are legendary. Thank you so much for getting this. But yeah, look, check this out. He has the Ouroboros set. So Tex, this links together on both the front and back. If you like flip one of them over yourself in real life, if you flip one of these over so the two open ends face each other, they loop around forever. Each of the front covers link to the other one's back cover in an infinite loop. And you know what? You can keep these sealed away in their beautiful plastic prisons and never have to muck them up because you probably have a digital edition in your email. You say you're welcome. Well, I'm very grateful, and I hope you're not hype deflated for the upcoming launch on the 7th, the super hyped launch that we're holding on to the hype for, even more so. And he got the super awesome feedback card. He got the preview of the upcoming book. And he got the free trading card set. He's got a couple of trading cards here. He has the hammy. This is the first view of the hammy in a while. In a while, ever. I don't think we've seen this hammy card in the wild. This is the second sign-up card. This came with Kickstarter. The Hedgie came with Indiegogo. Tex is clearly a signed up Kickstarter backer. Moromi says he checked his box. You know you have the book already. You're like one of the first people who got it, Moromi. But he says he got a comic from Pear. That's great. He's getting all the deliveries, the deliverables. Front to back. Nice. Yeah, they both link up. And look at so he got the mud bath card over here, and what this is the top. Did two different cards come with the? I don't remember the card. What cards came with this? You got two of the Kickstarter puzzle cards too, and a full. You see these, by the way, this set here. People will be grateful that they have this entire set. Like they probably look at these. These are like item cards. But they work in the cockfight video game, the cockfight card game. This will come into play much later, but that has been designed a card game, creator-owned card fight, cockfight the card game, and this set of 9 items work in that game. And I don't know if anyone's into card games and stuff. The way it works is you'll have characters like Battle is, You'll have supporters that you can link up to them. And then though your main leaders can like hold items, and these are essentially the held items that give you certain buffs and stuff. Hey, look, Victor's here. He said, "What up, Jake?" Hello. This is the innocuous comment that probably comes before the very weird one. See, Jav's there. That's why I said Jav. See, Victor, you're not muted at all anymore. Wait, ever? You totally were never muted ever. But it's good to have you back. Good to see you in the chat. That tankard card looks awful familiar. Yes. Speaking of the cockfight card game, creator-owned cards fight game. He says, "Thank you. I love you." That's great. That's wonderful to hear. I love you too. I love you too, buddy. Alex helped me on the card game. It's great when you have someone to bounce off at, because you can just throw out all your mechanics and then be like, "This works, right?" And then you can come back with, "Well, actually, if you do this, then you can't do this, and this means this." And then I go, "Oh yeah, I kind of want that. I kind of want it to be stupid." And he's like, "Oh, okay." I kind of want everything to be OP. But yeah, thank you, Alex. And thank you, Tex. I hope you enjoy the book. I would love to hear what you think of it. I have only yet received one of these feedback cards, which I will not pull up. I consider them to be private, and unless I ask you at some point if I can put the information somewhere. So you can feedback with that feedback card with confidence. And if you get one of these, you do not have to fill it in by hand. You get to keep it pristine. Do not worry. If you want to give the feedback without destroying the card, you can just like type it in an email. There's an email address on here. Give him a scathing review, then give him the real review. Yeah, you gotta lay me out, you gotta knock me down, and then you gotta pick me up. And Alex is promoting the website. We should pull up the website actually. So as we're gearing up for the next launch, I think most of you guys must be signed up. I know very specifically some of you aren't. If you're really getting ready to type a weird hint in the chat to everyone else that you're not. But let's pull it up, because you see that Hammy card in Tex's photo? He got that because he signed up. And if he got it for free. No extra cost needed. No purchase necessary. And if you would like all future sign-up cards, which make up a set, they're all drawn by Irene. It makes up a whole puzzle set of 9 on the back, and they have the individual art on the front. And you want to head over to connellcomic.com or the Edgehog Wix site. When people post the link, if you just type out like https://connellcomic.com, it works, and you can copy that before having to, anyway, you see this? This is when you want to sign up now. We used to have a whole sign up website, and if you have backed before, you're kind of on the list, unless you specifically chose not to be. Yeah. So anyway, we've had signups for this. Like, I always feel a bit what do I feel? Like a shyster, like a shill, a self shill, whenever I have to tell people to go to the mailing list. But you would not believe how helpful it is. So if you're watching this in the future, if you're not someone who's usually signed up, for real, go to this website and sign up. I would be very grateful. We have a ton of signups already. And on this website, you can see the information about the upcoming book. It is going to be a 40-page on stream. I think a couple of Panel Breakers episodes ago. This book used to be 30 pages. And Pat was like, wait, it's 40 pages now? And because this is a side book that's a little bit cheaper. This is more a little more affordably priced, just to kind of give people a break between the main campaigns. But yeah, 40 pages. He's like, 40? That's like the same thing. You might as well, like, why make it just call it Connell 2 at this point. And you trust me, one day you'll realize why this is a separate series. That's all I'll say. You guys get to the part of the fun of the side quest series is you get to figure out on your own where each of these stories places in the timeline of the main book. So the main book, we have the main arc. It's always block related. The story that is started in the first chapter of the main series, that continues. That is, the stories have beginning, middle, and ends, and you can enjoy them on their own. But they are very much an arc, and it is very much a story that is like, where is this going? What are the big secrets of the world? And, you know, that will explore the big secrets of the world, the big story. But the beauty of these side quests is we get to jump in, we get to meet random new characters, we get to meet Cumhilda here, we get to meet Sagatha, we get to meet Brimdoom. Did you guys hear that we had revealed the name of this wonderful little guy? You know what? I have some things to show off. Do I have the cover pulled up? Where is it? I have some covers, but I want to pull up the main cover right now. Do I have it on its own? Because I have its little... I'm sure I can just do this. Did you see that I revealed the name of this little guy? This is the wraparound cover. This is the main cover. This is my cover for the book. But yeah, look at this guy. We revealed this guy's name to be Brimdoom the Dragon. New character. Connell is not the main character anymore. We have Brimdoom as the main character. He's really going to supplant Connell in the series, I think. I think, you know, we should probably rename the series Brimdoom the Dragon side quests rather than Connell Barbarian. Because Connell should, you know, I think it would be better if he kind of like takes a bit of a backseat to this guy. You'll know why. You'll know why. You'll read the book. You'll get this. You'll back it. You'll be very excited. You'll go through the story and you'll be like, you know what? I think the series should just follow this character instead. Hello, Slim Crow. Wonderful to have you here. He says, the leafy tree on the mountain is tall when the moon is full. Z Void is darkest when the ley lines are untouched. The books are good, though. I don't know what you're talking about, and I apologize if I pulled up a random thing. Pull it up? What am I pulling up? Okay, I will fill it out. You don't remember text. You don't have to actually write on the thing. You can just email if you wish. Oh, did I miss this? Isn't Rini a card game nerd? That goth girl on reactive block? I bet that I can imagine that as a phone typo. I don't know if she's played card games. I know she is a Pathfinder nerd, and on the back of her cards, she has info for playing the characters in a tabletop setting. I don't think I've ever spoke to her ever at any point about her ever playing like card games. Okay. Michael Bancroft says he gets in the weeds with this one. Please explain in detail the evolutionary pressures that gave rise to those uniquely shaped and colored pupils on the dragon. Okay, so in the wild of Deploria, characters kind of like survival of the fittest based on how cool they are. The god of the world is like, you look cool, I will pick you. And then he says, you all look rubbish, I will kill you. And that's how Brimdoom comes along. Now, I don't know. Here's the reality of the situation, though, Michael. I don't know how many of the creatures in Deploria are the result of evolution. We'll say that. We'll lay that one out for people to chew on. Yeah, there's a lot of magic in the world. Do you want to go ask the Sonic franchise the same dang old question? There's a bit of goat. Like, why are goats' eyeballs like that? The Banco's like, why do his face look like a computer screen with glowing like robot? Who knows? Who knows? Sexual selection through coolness factor, I find that acceptable barely. Well, there's a lot of sexual selection going on in Connell's world, I'll tell you that. A whole lot of sexual selection going on. Lamal, there must be a Guna god out there. Listen. Whenever I've been on stream with Irene, and she knows pretty much everything about the world of Connell. Whenever she goes, there's way more to this world building than you'd expect. You might be on to something, Slim Crow, but all of that has to unfold naturally. All I'll say is we're gonna have maximum fun possible with the Connell franchise. Like, why else bother doing it if you're not gonna have fun and go crazy? Like, one of my complaints about comics as a whole in the West is just that they're all in these same universes where you just, if you make up a new character, you just kind of can't fundamentally make a new universe to go with them, because it all has to be attached, even in a multiverse sense. Like, the multiverse is the gayest thing ever. Like, oh, I can make a new character up and he's in his own universe. Like, okay, so he's not really anything. So anyway, yeah, if you're gonna make a new series, you make a whole new universe. She say, I've got news. What? She says, I've played Magic. Well, I mean, once, twice, or were you a Magic nerd, Irene? Like, what is this? Were you ever in the Pokemon mines? You know what I mean? Were you ever ripping packs, looking for super rares, trying to get those hollows? Have you lived the trading card life? Do you have a box of Pokemon cards that have been underneath your TV in the living room for like 10 years that you meant to open but forgot about, and over those 10 years went up in value by like $10,000? Because dear old people who would choose to break into my home, I don't. That doesn't describe me. That doesn't describe me at all. That's not something I ever, it's not me. She's saying nerd. Alex says he was a Magic the Gathering nerd. Pokemon is for kids and homos. Well, I used to tick both of those boxes, but now I only tick one of them, I guess. My DM fed our logs into AI, evil into AI to get its breakdowns on our adventure as a whole. Well, that's kind of cute. And our characters, key locations, NPC details. That's pretty cool. I know you were saying that to Irene and not me, but if you didn't want me to read it out, you'd put that at the beginning of the message. Banco says goats have rectangular pupils as a survival adaptation to provide a panoramic 324 numbers degree field of view, allowing them to spot predators from almost any angle without. Well, okay, let's put it down to predators. I'm pretty sure the world of Deploria would basically everyone would be one. Yeah. I don't know who would be a predator to a dragon, though. He's not really on goat tier, but yeah. Little Brimmy, look at this guy. But yeah, this is the adorable Brimdoom, aka Brimmy, and this was the main cover that got revealed. I have more covers to show off. You see this wasn't just a clickbait title with a high. I do think I've kind of like found the crack cocaine of YouTube thumbnailing now for my own ends. Like we have 16, we had 17 at some point, 17 glorious people watching on YouTube. So I think I've got the crack. Usually these streams, they get like 50, 70 views. You know what I mean? When I do them earlier in the day and stuff, and put text in the thumbnail. But you know that last one, I think it was It was like the most. It's like clickbaity, but without being clickbaity. It was just a picture of one of the AI Connell things, just like this one, and then it said, "They got me." You just need a title. It's just an image, and then you say the something situation. I even felt like doing a Fortnite stream tonight instead of this, because I'm like, what do I have to talk about? I want to stream, but what have I got to talk about? Turns out I do have a few things to talk about, especially if you guys are here and I can back and forth with you. But yeah, I was gonna call it the Fortnite situation, and it's just playing it. That's it. That's the situation. But it works. That last stream has like it's going towards 200 views, and I usually get like 50. So that's it. Clickbait streams from now on. Moromi says he remembers seeing an Alpha Black Lotus for he didn't even get it. He gets to boast about seeing it. He did. Seeing. So if you want to, I want to comment on that Pokemon card stuff. Have you seen how ridiculous Pokemon cards have been going up? So if we were to name this stream the Pokemon card situation, you guys might have even seen this. Scalping is like rampant with Pokemon cards. Like, you just see countless videos of these fucking 20-something schlubs just going, and there's like a kid and their mom looking at Pokemon cards, you know what I mean, at like a Target shelf. And the kid is like, maybe I'll enjoy this franchise. And the mom's like, I wonder if I should let my child have pieces of card with these horrible, evil, demonic monsters on them. I don't know if that's right with, how things are as a family person. And then some schlubby guy comes up and just starts grabbing all the boxes off the shelf. And you see the mom suddenly get like nervous. Like, oh no, am I doing something? Did I cause this? And yeah, so all of these people, they're buying up Pokemon cards, right? En masse. They're hoarding them. They're putting them in like climate controlled hyperbaric chambers for who knows what ends. Like, maybe they plan on selling them in 10 years time and 20 years time because they think that the value is going to continue going parabolic. Here's the deal. If you don't let the next generation have access to this much on like a Target fucking Walmart level, you are genuinely destroying the franchise single-handedly. Like, every scalper is an evil fucker, not because of like they're a leech, they're a parasite. They're the most parasitic. Like, fuck you. I used to have a free market capitalism approach to like my opinion on the scalping stuff. Because like, yeah, whatever, they can go buy the stuff. Who cares? Like, if you going out and buy viewers dropping, he's ranting about scalpers, and I, the viewer, am a scalper. I cannot endure this. They're preventing the next generation from enjoying the product. If it's like, they say the boomers have all these houses, and their houses are like hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars. And they're like, I can't sell my house. I need to pay for nursing treatment because my family's abandoned me because I didn't give them any money. And like, they can't sell their house because, maybe there's no one young who has the money to buy the houses. Like, these high value assets that accrue value, they only have the value if there's someone there to buy them. So yeah, if all these scalpers are gonna soak up what is this show? What do you mean, what is this show, Jelly? This is the rant and talk about things show. This is not it's not a scripted show. Jelly's very confused. Okay. I'll stick to Connell talking. We'll go back to talking about his eyes. But anyway, scalp. All I'm saying is, if you do not let the next generation build an interest in this stuff, there will be no things will hold no value in the future. They could also just produce more. It's not like that stuff is limited or numbered. I suppose. Just keep printing. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess. There you go. I'm wrong. I'm a loser. But yeah, if I want to be able to sell my one booster box of Pokemon cards for like $10 million, and if all these scalpers are gonna blow up my spot. Alex says Jav is right. The company's best. Some blame. Oh, it's like because it's a Nintendo adjacent property, I guess. Nintendo with their amiibis. I have some fabled rare amiibo. You know, I bought there's like one Monster Hunter amiibo of like a cat from a Monster Hunter game. I remember seeing that once, and I'm like, no one's gonna buy this. This is gonna go up in value because it's like a niche amiibo that isn't in style with the rest of them. Like Monster Hunter, it is a popular game, but the audience itself is niche. That cat, I was like, I'm getting that. That looks like it's gonna go up in value, and it did. I think it's like $200 now. Let's see, where is it? Monster Hunter cat amiibo. You guys Jav might know what I'm talking about. They go nearly 200 quid. It's over $200. Where is it? This thing. Let me pull it up. I'm gonna scroll down for hold on. I'm trying to find an image of it that doesn't dox me. I just whenever you're logged in on I could just put it into a freaking non-logged in thing. I have an incognito window somewhere, do I not? Over here, and I put it in. Jolly Green's gonna be like, why are you pulling this up? I'm so confused. You see this? I remember seeing this way back when, getting it for like $30. I mean, like, that's gonna go up in value one day. Did you guys even know about this random ass freaking when you say scalpers, do you mean some British word for people who are buying houses? It would I guess. I don't know if anyone can buy a house in England now. You know that when I have been renting, and it does feel like I've pissed away a lot of money over the years with renting, but I'm kind of glad that it lets you keep mobile, moving around wise. Yeah, it does kind of hurt when you think of all the money that's gone out into nothing, and that. You know, they just keep I was in here for a long time, and they never raised the rent, and now it seems like they do it every single year. It's infuriating. Jeff says, I wanted to get the Monster Hunter 3DS. That thing got expensive fast as well. Yeah, I had I had a Switch Lite that was like I think it was like an X and Y Switch Lite. No, it wouldn't have been X and Y. Maybe the Sword and Shield. Maybe I had Sword and Shield Switch Lite. And that genuinely must have just been stolen. Oh, you know what? This is a weird memory. I, at this point, don't know if that really happened. I had a Switch Lite for Sword and Shield, and it's just gone. Like, it just went. At this point, I feel like it must have just got randomly stolen. Like, I must have had it out with me and it got nicked. But, like, maybe I'll find that soon. If I happen to be cleaning out a place completely, maybe I'll find it. Maybe I'll find my special Switch Lite. Is there anyone you can send a link to? Jolly Green, what is this? Is the stream. This is how the streams go. It's me ranting at the thing. I loosely talk about the topics. We flow from topic to topic to keep the stream going as long as possible. So he's like, this does not make sense. What are you doing? But look, we get to talk about Jav Styler's 3 Switcher Maru, wanting a 3DS. I have the 3DS. That's a Pikachu head and a 3DS that's a Pokeball, and they're still in their boxes. I would really love to be able to sell all this stuff. But yeah, maybe you guys are right. Maybe you're all right. Get good, scrub. If I was playing Fortnite, I'd send Bancroft the link, and we'd be. My favorite skin is on. Anyway, look, whatever. I'm gonna fine. I'll un-ADHD, and I'll get to what I was talking about. I do have things to reveal. Well, they were revealed. The whole topic, the do you see, it does pertain to Irene's stream, and thank you, Irene, on Friday for showing this to your wonderful audience. You guys in the chat, you may have been there. This is me filling whilst I look for the window. I have like a million windows. Do you guys remember this? This was Irene's absolutely beautiful cover for the last Connell book. And back then I did say you can back with confidence, knowing that as long as I am able, there will be subsequent covers from guest artists. You say yay? The rent is too damn high. Yeah, I am like, F this, I'm out right now. And they put the rent up again. I'm like, fuck you, just fuck off. And so yeah, I'm out of here. And maybe I'll find my Switch Lite. You know, it'd be great. It'd be a great bonus. Irene does have an art book right now, by the way. All of you have probably backed it. I would challenge anyone in the chat to say they have not backed the Incubate art book campaign. I think that this art book is making Irene realize that streaming works in some context. Every time she streams, she gets backers now. It's great. Maybe making it a weekly thing could be a pretty good idea. Bancroft, did she raid into you on Friday too? I was asleep, so I didn't really see what was going on, but I do know that she revealed something on that stream. Dale A says he has not backed the Incubate campaign. Dale, as someone who enjoys the patronage of the creators you love, do you have interest in backing it? You should go and click this link. You should go check it out. Even though there's demons on the front of it with the boobs out, and who knows whose taste that falls into. She did. Oh, very good. Did she get Bankrupt got 10 million viewers? He's like, what the hell? Oh, here we go. Yeah, Marumi says I would back it if I knew I was getting it before Heroes. Yeah, I don't think the stickers, I'm pretty, because like the book is going to exist, right? The book would, but yeah, I mean, if you're going to be at Heroes, you can get it at Heroes. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I'm not sure if the sticker set would be at Heroes. So if you wanted to get the bundle, then it's Bundaroo time. But anyway, this is the old cover that Irene did. It is absolutely beautiful. And on her stream on Friday, it was revealed, drum roll. Yeah, grab a titty. Grab a titty and hashtag get hard. This. Did you see? Did you see? She showed off. This is This is the lineup for Irene's full wraparound cover for the upcoming book. Conan the Barbarian side quests, one Bad Dragon, and it is absolutely glorious. It is. I'm gonna wait for the messages in the chat to come in, hailing this cover, praising this cover. Yeah, like this is contesting for which of the covers is supreme, and you will not be able to tell until you see the colors. You know what I mean? And Irene has colored this herself, which is, I feel very lucky. She colored this herself, and she colored this herself, and it's believe me, the final version of this, I've seen it. You know, of all the people in the world, it's me who have seen it. And it's glorious. I'm so happy to have these beautiful wraparound covers on my books. It's not how you bully, chat. Oi! You lot buy this fucking book or else, innit? Yeah, go back Irene's book. But yeah, so we have Brimdoom here. We have Sagatha and Cumhilda in their Battlemon uniforms. YouTube, they're fully covered. Believe me, this is all fine. They're fully covered. It's okay. It's okay, YouTube. Do not ruin my channel. But yeah, and you see this character hasn't been revealed yet. I think this is the first time anyone has seen this character, and I don't even know if she said the name of it. This is Valhalla Boobmon, and if fulfillment plans had gone the way that they did, you would have seen in the Nippon special there is a preview of this book, and you will now get to see in the Nippon special the previous design for this character, and she got revamped a little bit. But yeah, this is Brimdoom in a battle for the end of the world against Valhalla Boobmon. And look, he's swinging in over here. I don't know if she zoomed in that much, but look at this. Look at this cute little dragon card. It's so cool. He's swinging in, concern with epic concern, barrel of booze, underarm. And yeah, that's it. You'll be able to get this cover on the campaign. I am so happy with this. And the chat is overflowing with compliments about this line. What's going on? I can't decide who is hotter, Cumhilda or Valhalla Boobmon. I mean, yeah, Valhalla Boobmon. Okay, the thing is, it's their it's all down to the costume with these two. Their monster battler costumes are like an extra level above their regular ass costumes. But yeah, Valhalla Boobmon just completely designed to be sex on the page. So it's a tough call, Alex. Maybe you could spend some time when you get the book, when the campaign is released, you could spend some time looking over, trying to decide which you like more. And yeah, I think also on a stream she revealed a tiny bit of the colors. Do you want to see? Do you want to see? Waits half an hour for the chat. Yeah, here's a sneak peek at the beautiful colors that she's done. And I think on a stream someone was saying there was a pretty big nippies. That is not a nippy. That is a ball in hand. And you know what? Seeing this, see this is supposed to be a little gem here. It's colored silver, but yeah. You see this ball down here. Speaking of Pokemon cards, this Fapu no Jutsu Power Ball or Monster Ball or Gem Capsule, she has them on the front of her costume here. Red Dragon reference for Bad Dragon? No, Bad Dragon is a reference to Bad Dragon. It's pretty much 1-to-1. It's on the complete face of it. Do not Google Bad Dragon. That's all I'll say. If you're going to Google it, Google Connell the Barbarian Bad Dragon, and then do not look at any of the images. Do not go to Google image results. Jake, can you describe the butt crack coverage there? Well, so yes, I can. I think this down here is what's referred to as a pasty. But you know, I mean, may or may not have insert capabilities. I don't know. It's up to the mind of the viewer. I'm sure I'll love them. We make such a great Fortnite team. My favorite skins on the Fortnite store right now. I always love seeing it. Oh, here we go. Papa, can I see Papa, can I see Jake's comic books, please? Clark eventually. You're like, no. I'm sure I'll love seeing them. We made such good Fortnite team. No, I definitely I very strictly prohibit my artwork to be shared with younger family members. I'm like, no, you're not allowed to see it. You can't see it. You believe me, you don't want to see that stuff. Friction Fit. You just quoted Red Dragon. That's where the "Do you see" comes from. Yeah. Yep. The stream title is simply a reference to it. But yeah, that's a pasty, Jolly Green. Maybe you could safely Google that. Who knows? Yeah, Come Hilda has that attitude. She do. You haven't even read the book. Alex hasn't even seen a preview of the book. I don't think anyone has. I think Pear read the yeah. I think Pear. I don't think Phil's read it. I think Irene's read it. I don't think Bancroft's read the upcoming book. They've been very selective about who I share it with. I got the Susei skin. There was also Susei concert in Fortnite right now. Jav, do you have this skin? I'm gonna full screen on me. Look here. This is the one I mean. She's over here. Nemia or whatever. Hello. But her full set is on the thing right now, not just partial set. Like the full set is on the store. I'm just gonna. We have not played Fortnite together for a while, by the way. Fortnite is so boring without playing with the friends. I've realized, like, they keep changing it. I know they're like, oh, the game's better. It's a live service. We could just add cool stuff all the time to keep it interesting. It's really, it becomes uninteresting when you change it too much. But yeah, this was the main meat of this stream. We will not be sharing the colored version until launch day, and we won't really be showing the full trailer. Did you guys see the freaking? I'll try and play it on this, and I'll try and not play it for too long. But we played the trailer, and then it wouldn't stop playing. It was quite traumatic. Almost gave away the whole trailer. I'm nostalgic for the old map. Do you mean the old map of this season? I'm nostalgic for freaking South Park. When we put the stick of truth in the military base bunker, like that was peak. I only have Sun Gohan and season pass stuff. Okay, well, you can get Nemia on the store right now, and it'll be just like the sticker that you're gonna get with the Incavate campaign. I mean, just similar, not the same character. They're completely different characters. But you know what? I did think I can reveal the front side of these outfits, seeing as Jolly Green would like to have the design demystified. And I'm not going to zoom in too much because I don't know how I really do not know how YouTube is going to react to this stuff. But those costumes are Comhilda and Sagatha's Battlemon suits, and this graphic over here, it's a slight cover reveal too. This is the graphic on the page for the Sketchy Starts book. This is the Sketchy Starts cover, and in fact, do I have its separate thing pulled up? I don't think I do. But yeah, big reveal, Sketchy Starts cover here. I'm gonna tweet this. I'm gonna tweet all these covers out individually this week. But this is going to be Sketchy Starts book 2. You can see their costumes down here. Look at those platform shoes. And don't look at the little robot guy down there. Completely inconsequential to anything. But yeah, here are, look at those. Look at that hair. And I even threw in a Squidillion over here. It's the pre-Simpsons map, but the Stick of Truth games were the best. It's just fun playing with friends. I did not know that previous map. Tank always charge forward without looking back. Tank it to the face, getting heals from the back. Game logic maybe. Hey, if you're Slimco, if you're a hashtag epic gamer, you're gonna enjoy when it's finally revealed. All of the trading cards. Jav says he liked the map. with the big chrome tornado. I miss boats and the goo gun and that melted building in seconds. I do not remember any of this. I was not around. Alex goes, ooh, it's kind of like Metal Sonic. Theorize away, Alex. Theorize away. But also beware of red herrings. Probably shouldn't have had this guy down here, but whatever. Yeah, that's their outfits. And you can see the front version of the pasties, and you can see the little Pokeballs. Sorry, no, Fappa no Jutsu monster balls on the front. But yeah, if you just build excitement, build hype. We now need to keep the hype going for the upcoming launch that's hopefully happening this Thursday, this Panel Breakers week. I think RJ has basically been dealing with Alex's package, the Goliath package that Alex has, and I think a bunch of them will come after that. This last batch is like all of the hardcore backers. But yeah, get excited. There will be a few extras available on the campaign. This Sketchy Starts book is one of them. Another little extra that has not been talked about enough is the Heroes Con preview floppy. I think Moromi was mentioning earlier about picking up Incubate at Heroes. There is something else that will be available at Heroes Con, and it will be a 12-page floppy preview book of Side Quest 1 Bad Dragon. This is another cover reveal. I'm going to tweet all these out. When you see me tweet these out, react as if it's like, oh my god, it's new, it's amazing, I've never seen this before. But yeah, this is the cover for that floppy. And even the mock-up is a little floppy. It will not have any special foil. It will just be printed silver. But yeah, people, and anyone who gets a throbbing package on the campaign will be able to we'll have one of these. Dude, Jake's alive. Hello, awesome one. You're alive, and we're streaming at a good time too. Edgehog One. No, that's the company. That's the studio. That's my company name, Edgehog. And this is the Side Quest 1. Maybe I should put a line separating them. Bancroft, I appreciate that Jake based Connell's physique off me. Well, I guess you are not the tallest of gents in the world, are you, Bancroft? Or should we say Buffcroft? Apparently he's unlocked the secrets of walking 10k steps every day and realizing it. I need to start that. I'm gonna get on the 10k steps. I need to become the Buff Wizard, the Muscle Wizard, or something. Some other gay name, something not as good as Buffcroft. But yeah, I need to buff it up. I do want to look. Jeff says that was the season with Spider-Gwen at level 100. Are they saying that they might be able to bring that back now? I want a Spider-Gwen skin. I don't even know nothing about her. All I know is she's like a meta character, and the more I hear about her, the more I actually appreciate her. So I want the skin. But yeah, look, this is Connell, and yet people who have read the book, chapter 1, and you all now can. Anyone who has backed the book, if you're hearing this, go check your email. You have a link to the digital edition. You can read the entire book spoiler free. I even did a post about it, an update on the Kickstarter. You can head over there. It'll talk about the digital edition. By the way, I kind of didn't really want to do this because people have digital editions on their campaigns all the time, right? You see them like, oh, $6 digital edition, and I never felt good about selling a PDF version of the book. But you know, it came full circle. We just decided, seeing as there's so much spoiler potential, as we saw earlier on the stream, that it would be good to just give literally everyone who backed the book a digital edition for free. So go check your emails, go check your junk folders. you got an email from hedgehogfeedback@gmail.com if you want to even search for that specific email. And anyone who got Sketchy Starts, you also got the digital version of that. Caleb, I don't know if I said hello to you. Hello, Caleb. Caleb, you should have your book. I didn't see where a link or a meme to like yesterday's show. If you're talking about panel breakers, there was a panel breakers on this channel yesterday, so you can go watch that. But yeah, go read it. Avoid spoilers. Go get the book while you can. Everyone who backed, you have it in your email folder. But yeah, and when you're at Heroes Con upcoming, I will be at Heroes Con. I will have the books there for the first time. I will not have Side Quest 1. I will merely have the preview.
Here's the link. Delicious links.
Tucci does it because he sells special collector editions. He gives the free digital. Yeah, I think free digital is great. So building the upcoming campaign, because it's now out there that people will get a digital edition for free, I will now put a digital tier up for people to back, but we're just kind of worried that they'd feel cheated, that they paid for digital and then it was given out for free. It's probably a very stupid reservation of mine, but yeah, I actually will have. But you know, I'm kind of thinking about having like a flat fee to give access to old digital old time. Does that seem like a stupid idea? Is it because everyone, because you want to keep charging for the digital so you have new content to put up, but like it would kind of be cool to just give blanket access to like all the books. I've seen other people that do that. I don't know what they price it at, if it's high or not, but like imagine being able to buy say it's a bundle. Yeah, totally. Exactly. It's response to the title of the show. Jake, I've been busy this week. I'll read it tomorrow. He does have it. That means he has it. Yes. Okay, that's all I wanted to know, Caleb. You can read it at your leisure. Yes, people get in books. Oh, I'm so happy. This long and winding road to get this book like finished and in people's hands. Yeah, you're gonna love it.
Oh, did you see it?
Was it small or large? It was Coke can, not pool cue. There's nothing wrong with charging for digital, only by giving physical a digital copy. Okay. I am gonna put digital up. People were asking for it. When the Kickstarter was running, I did have people keep messaging me saying, "Do you have a digital option?" And because I hadn't planned to, I was like, it wasn't like a "you don't tell me what to do" thing. It was like I didn't want to do it without planning it. So, you know, but yeah, everyone is getting their books. You know, Caleb in the chat, Tech Zombie earlier, someone else who got the books, a little story time here, is the fabled King Camel, Mr. Moon himself over here. And Camel, did anyone see this? You guys see this? Reviewing things is a risky business online. You usually only review things if you only comment on things if you have good things to say about it, or you hate the person for other reasons, and so you just use the review as a means to bash them. So it's like, if you're a creator reviewing other people's stuff, how can the reader audience even like pass if your review is in good faith or not? So yeah, this is a rare thing. Camel posted a little mini review pretty much right after he read it. I bet it's better than Diner King. I have no comment on other people's books for the exact same reasons that I just stated. But anyway, yeah, Camel did a review. He said, and he was very gracious. Like, I think of all the people to get a compliment out of, Camel would be one of the more difficult ones. So the fact that there are quite a few compliments in this is wonderful, true achievement. He says, "Received this in." By the way, Camel, could you have taken a photo though? Like, could you maybe have even used a image of the book that had the good logo and not this old crap? I think this might even be like cropped from the Indiegogo. I think Camel doesn't know Kickstarter even exists. I'm just, I would have loved to have seen a photo of the book, is all I'm saying. I love seeing people's photos. It's so nice. He says, received this in the mail today. Was instantly impressed with the print quality. I noticed Bancroft mentioned that he was in a call with Camel. And Bancroft did the pre-press, so Bancroft knows full well, like, and Camel apparently is complimenting the print quality and how the colors look and stuff to the guy that did the print press, like, did the pre-press. Yeah, Camel said he doesn't have a camera. I believe that. He's Dele says good review. It was great. And it wasn't just, it had some reservations here. Read it immediately. To begin, I never do reviews. No, I never do too. I like, for real. Like, I do not touch that ring. But he felt it deserved some attention. So here are his thoughts. To start, the art is fantastic. The coloring is next level. Thank you. I try my best. I actually, I'm highly judgmental of my own coloring. It is not similar to comic book coloring. So I think people who are used to professional level comic book coloring stuff, I can assume they would be critical of mine. I think my coloring is more in a narwhal direction. But anyway, for atmosphere, and there's a lot of color holes over the top of the art. Coloring is next level. It feels like you're watching a cartoon. It's perfect. I'm glad, as intended. For Hyper Wizard's first comic of the new era, first serious comic, it's pretty commendable how much he does right over wrong. That's what I want to know. I want to know in private later. I want to know the wrong. And it's probably like page 5. I had someone else comment. Trust me, when you read the book, you're gonna get to page 5 and you'll be like, what the fuck? Why did you make this choice? Technically second comic. Yeah, Sketchy Saw 0. Could say it's the first one. But the art is the highlight. It's fun to get lost in the pages and the world has created. That feeling of getting lost is so important. So I'm very glad that got across. You don't want people to keep noticing the format, I suppose. So if the artwork drew you in, that is wonderful. The story is very Jake. That's the way to put it. It's true. You cannot deny. I wouldn't want it to be anyone else. It's not really for me. That was a shame. That's not to say it's bad. It's just very specific to a certain audience, an audience that I hope is a wide audience at the world at large. But I do kind of think that maybe a handful of people that backed it may agree with you. But to all of those people, it's very 13-year-old Jake. Just wait until you read it, Awesome One. You'll see. It's great. It's perfect. He says it here. It has good structure, I think. Sometimes IMO, it's a bit grotesque, indeed. Oh, it is. And overly raunchy for my taste. Oh, it is indeed. I wish you enjoyed it though, Camel. I was surprised that the guy who made Platooth may have thought this one a bit far. The structure itself is sound. There we go. That's when it comes to writing, taste is what is the word? Subjective. But yeah, structure is always something. I'm glad you appreciate it. That being said, it's pretty great. Had a few good laughs. To have content in it that someone doesn't really enjoy so much, and then to still be able to make them laugh, that's a gold medal. I genuinely want to see more adventures and think a lore book is a must at some point. You giving me it? you can claim that you gave me this idea, by the way, because I've not considered it. All in all, he didn't hate it. This is what I like. When people I've mentioned this review to people and they'll be like, yeah, Camel said he didn't hate it. And they'll be like, he said more than that. And I'm like, yeah, but that's great. So thank you very much, Camel. I appreciate it a lot. That's it. That's the first review. That was the first review. He said he didn't hate it. Connell sounds like an old man here. I mean, he isn't 15 anymore. Like, when people get closer to 40, they're not like the boys level. Like, I bet if Camel was to read The Boys, he'd probably feel a similar way to that. Camel is Gandalf on camera. Sketchy Starts can double as a lore book, Jake. No, I know. So the lore book comment. So here's the thing. Camel mentions it would be great to see a lore book. That's a feeling you want to create. You don't actually have to satiate that. Like the pull and push with creating a book like this is, if someone wants a lore book, you don't give them a lore book straight away. You give them a lore book in 10 years' time, but you drip feed the lore across the series, and then wanting to know more is what keeps them reading. So that's great. And I'm glad that it had structure for you. So if you get the book, you have a feedback card, there is an email to send feedback to. I love hearing it, and I do genuinely like hearing about what was done wrong. I know that I received feedback from another person saying that the paneling was a bit difficult, so I was quite proud of the paneling on this, so I will be interested to see what more people say. Jake is my law. Yeah, here's one thing. I think you can't make a law. You have to explore the lore through story. One of the traps of world building stuff is you can get lost in the weeds. You can get lost in the weeds pre-world building. The way I like to do it is you kind of think of a skeleton structure of the world and like what could be, and then as you write more stories, you kind of explore that, and it unfolds. Like, if I was just doing all the lore beforehand, I don't think I would have come up with the Fappo no Jutsu, the ancient order of Fappo no Jutsu, who were prophesized to defeat an evil dragon who was set to destroy the world. I don't think I would have done that ahead of time. It's too grand. But yeah, but no, when you're thinking of side quest stories, as the upcoming book is, you can head over to connellcomic.com and check it out. Hopefully launching on the 7th next week. But yeah, I with this series in particular, these are going to be like the world building hand grenades thrown into the trench of your mind, and you're going to explore a whole new sway. These are great. These stories are great opportunities to build it out, and I think it's the same with Irene on her 0.5s, and I think it's probably the same for Bancroft with his side stories. Like, you can have a mainline series that explores really in depth certain parts of the world, and then you can kind of shotgun little snippets of the wider world through the side stories. So Seattle gets lost in the weed. Oh man, okay, I have not had any inebriants of that form factor for quite a while now, but Seattle, you can get it delivered to your door. You can get freaking DoorDash weed over there. Like, the last time I was in Seattle, I made heavy use of that. I used to, when I was there last time, I was like, oh my God, I got to go all the way to a weed shop. I can't be bothered. But no, then I discovered during the end of the trip that they just deliver it. And I'm like, what the fuck? I could have used this the whole dang time. So maybe a trip back to Seattle is in order one day. Alex says, I'm over 40 now. It's all about what media you're used to consuming. Well, look, if you enjoy, if if there are people who read and enjoy it, you need to tell me about it because you need to balance it out. If you want it to get even worse, because trust me, Connell will become in equilibrium with its audience, depending on what audience we find. Like my brain is subject to being influenced by certain influences. You know what I mean? Like if I get a lot of people saying like, I don't know if I really liked that it was so edgy. Who knows? Who knows? My brain might be like, we need to take stock of this, dude. What are we doing? I know. If you want it to get worse and you want even more, you gotta let me know. Caleb says, make sure you smash that like. Yeah, anyone who's watching, if you are not, I never say this. If you are not subscribed, if you have not liked the stream, please do so now. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, click the like. 3, 2, 1, subscribe. Yeah, all you have to do is tell people to do stuff. Fapuzu combines with Tiddlif to form. You know what? So I've been thinking, I have to think ahead of these stories. I'm like, for the side quests, I'm waiting for the best ideas to come in, and I'm forming the script for like a future. I don't even know what order they're gonna be in, but I'm forming ideas for upcoming stories. One of them is like 40-something MILF ex magical girls who Connell has to like bring them back into the game, so to speak. And yeah, then you play with everything. You know what I mean? You have them have like little magical sidekicks, and then have the vibrating staffs and so on, and then you have them form like a giant robot that probably gets fucked by another giant robot. It's just the ideas are out there, you know. But that's one of the stories. One of the other ones is like a spore that is like a horny zombie thing passed on by spores. I'm obviously sharing a version of these ideas that will not ruin the actual story. Former magical girls, yeah, they're retired and they used to have fans. Do you know what I mean? Like they used to be famous, and then they tried to like have a normal life, like a superhero putting the cape away, and then they have to get pulled back in years later. What is? So in 60 years, Connell will be subjective to BBC gender bender Connell. Oh, I don't know about that. BBC Big Blue Cock, I think in the Connell franchise, the second B refers to blue just for safety. You know what I mean? Yeah, like former idols. You get it. You got it. I missed the dislike button so much. I downloaded the extension. Connell Connell, you got cold Connell, Caleb. Caleb spends like half the stream just clicking dislike over and over again, just as a force of habit. You know what? We're at an hour and a half. So I showed off the cover that Irene shared. We had impromptu dropping of a wonderful photo from Tex because he went out to get his mailbox drop. I hope you enjoy the book, Tex. Let's go find the Irene cover. We had the update to tell everyone about getting the free digital edition for everyone. Let me find over here. Irene revealed the full line art to her cover. I'm hoping she'll tweet this out, or at least like a photo of the original to tweet this out on Monday. I'm hoping this gets a lot of attention. I could get hopefully get a bunch of mailing list signups from putting this out there. So if you see this, retweet it, hit the like, push all of this stuff out as much as you can, because I have a very small one-person operation over here. So genuinely, all of the retweeting, all of the liking that you guys do, all of the attention that you can put on this project, it is 1,000% appreciated. Oh no! It's another giant gay robot. Where's the gay in it? Giant robot. Wait, what is it doing? Oh my god! Did you see it? I don't know how you would like the end of if it is giant robots and stuff. That would have to be the story where it's like all good stories have to end with a fight on the moon. But oh no, I'm not gonna. Okay, I just got an idea. In the future, maybe you can come back to this stream and be like, that's where he got that idea. Moon related. I am not gonna even say it because I actually want to use the idea that I just got. I'm not even gonna throw it out there. She's butt naked. Well, just the butt. There's a small amount of coverage here, but yeah, it's just the butt. It's just the butt. She's the most voluptuous one, and who clearly does not enjoy how revealing the outfits have to be, but she's the one who's put in the more revealing outfits all the time. Ah, mwah, chef's kiss. The subtle emotional happenings in these carnal books you will not believe. So is that a hit? Is that everything I had to talk about? I feel devastated to leave you guys. I think this was a success. I think streaming at this time was a good idea. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, the launch has been postponed, so I hope you can be ready for this upcoming Thursday, where hopefully we'll be finally launching the book. Yeah, showed covers off, showed that off, so yeah, keep your eyes peeled for future streams. We're gonna try and build as much hype as possible for Thursday. On the moon. Who says they're not on the moon already? It's a terraform. The moon is Earth. The moon in Connell's world is Earth. Glorious. Or there's just two. Oh my god. Can you imagine a terraform moon? It's fantasy in the past, medieval, but it's taking place on a terraformed moon. But Earth is still in existence, and you can still travel between them via portal. That'd be crazy. When you travel to the Colorado Amtrak, on the Colorado Amtrak, when the Colorado, the locals moon the passengers. Different kind of moon, awesome one. Yeah, and I have a website. He says, ciao, God bless. Yes. Thank you all for hanging out. Keep eyes peeled for more streams. I have to stream more this week for sure. And I will try and do a bunch more clickbait thumbnails with enticing titles. Let me remove this and put me back here. Yeah. I just uploaded a video. Oh, don't leave, actually. I'm gonna actually, what happened yesterday on Panel Breakers? I said I was gonna play the trailer, right? I have a trailer for the upcoming book. Did you want me to pull this video up on stream, by the way? What is this? Because we can. Anyway, you guys have been so great hanging out. I'm going to do it all. I'm going to risk it all over again. I have a trailer for the upcoming book. I prepared it for the campaign because Kickstarter asked. I will play the first few seconds of it. He says, no, I thought you were ending. Yes, I am ending. Can I raid into like your video? After this stream, go watch Bancroft's video. Anyway, I will play the first few seconds of this trailer, and then I'm out. Now, when I played it before, it kind of accidentally kept playing for way too long. So we'll see if that happens again. But yeah, the full trailer will not be seen until launch day. So yeah, thank you all for hanging out, and see you later.
Deep below the surface, in a throne room underground.
Ha! It fucking worked! It didn't play it! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha! You only saw it for 3 seconds, but hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll play this one. I'll satiate you with this.
Deep in the Simonian forest, far deeper than most men dare to tread, unwelcome visitors bring a new kind of threat.
Oi! This place is swimming with these tiny bastards.
I found one that ain't so tiny or bastardy. Bet you've never been with a bloke before, have ya?
Salad's back on the menu, boys.
Boss don't share the bloke clan, so we'll be sharing you.
Oh, we don't get splinters from a tree, China.
Leave her to me if you're that worried.
Yeah, don't be a sap, mate.
You got this, Colonel.
Yeah, we're gonna need a set of edge clippers for this bush.
How about a set of twin blade reavers?
Did you hear something? He said tree China.
Not that. Because I traded for these yesterday. And they're perfect for keeping the fire safe from the likes of you!
Hey, I'm alright.
Through the forest, focus blue guys on the prowl. There's only one man there to stop them. If you just stop joking around, they come here to invade your land, bring life here to an end. But you just wanna get real drunk and make lots of new friends. Carnal Barbarian, Carnal Barbarian, Carnal Barbarian, Carnal Barbarian, Carnal Barbarian.
Okay, wait, guys. There's 12 people still left. Because you managed to sit all the way through that, I have a tiny thing that I will share. But it is definitely the end of this. But it is another sneak peek at a thing. And you get to see it now. I am uploading it because I couldn't find any other way to share it. Okay, it is ready. I will not play it all the way through. But it is a treat. I'll put this fucking evil AI wallpaper on the back and I'll remove myself, but I'm ending the stream halfway through it, okay? Don't share your thing with us. No. I'm going to remove myself. I will end the stream like partway through this thing, but enjoy it. It is a nod to the future. All right. See you guys. I love you all very much. See you.
Silly little car around, sorting through the gemstones to find what he seeks. To make it all worse, he hasn't drank in a week, but in that cave was waiting